This is a revolution.
I am the demo god.
All Elite
Wrestling squeeze is settled.
I want a match that is
Wonderful.
John Silver fucked this up.
Paradigm shift.
You wanna kick my friend in his dick?
It's the FTW World Championship.
Bubbly. All right, Kenny's got to be cool, right?
The All Elite best tag team division in the world.
Not the Dippin' Dots. The damn Dippin' Dots didn't do anything to anybody.
Welcome to AEH, the All Elite Hour, brought to you by Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. Marked Out Wrestling Podcast, the show that likes Steve Blackman. I don't know. We're still working on a tagline. We don't have one.
Is he
yet.
alive?
Say it again.
Is he alive?
Steve Blackman? Yeah, I think he's like a bounty hunter in Pennsylvania or something. He's fucking
What?
like,
Wow.
yeah, something like that.
So
Yeah,
That sounds just like Steve Blackman.
did he get that from that John Morrison movie?
Maybe.
He liked the John Morrison movie so much that he decided to do it in real life.
Or
Right.
John Morrison found out he was a bounty hunter, and then he's like, I want to be in a bounty hunter movie.
Yeah. Blackman bail bonds. There you go.
That's seriously what it's called.
24-hour day. Yeah, 24-hour days, 7 days a week. Dauphin, Cumberland, York, and Perry. I don't know where that is, but
So you guys want to go get in trouble and have Steve Blackman as a bail bondsman?
the world's most dangerous. Oh no, what is it? What was his name? The most dangerous weapon, or no, the lethal weapon.
The lethal
Weapon. That's what it was. The lethal weapon. Anyway, welcome to AEH. My name is Brian. That beautiful voice you hear is MJ. Say hello, MJ.
Ciao.
Oh, okay, I'll take it. And
That means bye, by the way.
oh, does that mean hello too?
No.
I think it's hello and bye.
Let's just get on with it.
Yeah, okay. And also- I'm
know.
sorry.
They
I'm
know
sorry.
he's here.
Yeah, well, no, but you still have to intro him, man. I introed you. I introed myself. We can't just move on. Kyle. Kyle is also on the show, of course. You got the trio. What's going on, Kyle? How are you? Say hi.
Pretty good. Hi.
See, he says hi too. See, I have to say hi also. We're all saying hi. We're also all from the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. Go join that group. It's I don't know. How would you describe it, MJ?
Wrestling.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
My back hurts from having to, carry it all the time.
Ooh.
Of having to. Do you know how many times, like, if I don't look at the group for like 2 days, how many backed up posts I have to go through or request to join?
Do you know how hard I've been working on my pages to just give one away, and just for someone to just disregard any posts? It's going to be very prominent in this episode because we're talking about, of course, Malachi Black almost this whole episode. So I'm just going to remind you.
I wasn't aware that was the.
I'm just going to remind you that you
I don't
are
remember Malachi
shit.
Black being on the
You
docket.
don't help me. You help the group. You don't help me.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. Hey, that's not the right page. There we go. So I figure let's if we're gonna start in order, right? Let's start off with Rampage. There were a few. This is actually, I don't know. I kind of enjoyed this one. There were a few good matches. I would say this was probably Anna Jay's best match that she's had that I can remember.
All right. So
MJ's
you said
already
that already, and it just
What? What? You don't think that was a good match by Anna? Come
okay.
on.
So you know how I'm starting a trend here now. You know how people say that wrestlers are green? Well,
Sure.
I'm gonna put now that they're yellow. Good wrestlers, but man, you got to go full throttle in these types of matches, man. She was wrestling like it was a regular old wrestling match when, if you look at Britt, you see all her moves are with so much, you see the intent of hurting the opponent. Ty and Anna do not have that throttle yet. They're good wrestlers, great wrestlers, but they do not have that full thrust at the end of their moves to make it believable that they're trying to win this match.
Do you think it's because they're like? I mean, this is probably not the right answer, but you don't think it's because they're baby faces, right? Like, what if you think if they were heels? You think maybe that would change your opinion because then they have more of a killer instinct?
Look at Bryan Danielson.
Well, what about him?
He's obviously a face, and look at his vicious
Yeah,
way.
but he's also Bryan Danielson.
But I'm not. this isn't about anything about heel or baby faces. That
Sure.
their moves need to be more impactful. That's what I mean. They need to have more impact with their moves.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
All right.
Great wrestlers, but they have to get that out of the way.
What now, I guess we don't have to go through the whole thing, but I mean, Kyle, what stuck out to you about I guess this specific episode of Rampage?
It's only 3
Obviously, Pac and Andrade too. That was easily one of the best matches. He's the best match of the night.
Match of the night.
Yeah, and probably one of their best ones of this little few of
3 matches.
Out of 3 matches. Yeah.
Well, you can also include their WWE stuff, right?
Yeah.
Or NXT. No. Wait a second.
I don't know if they ever faced.
They never crossed over. What the fuck am I talking about? Jesus Christ! I had a moment.
I think like it's one of their best matches like in a while, and I love that on Britt Baker and Anna Jay. Like, say what you want about Britt Baker, about if you don't think he's good in the ring or not.
Mm-hmm.
I love how she knows how to find the camera perfectly every time for the perfect reactions.
I mean, you guys noticed I have not been talking shit about Britt Baker just because she's really she's showing improvement in the ring. She didn't need it out of the ring, obviously.
Yeah. But like after the match, it's like Ty holds up the title. So now we find out later on that Ty's facing Britt Baker at Full Gear for the title. I mean,
which is weird.
It's odd. It's odd how that kind of, it seems like they just really didn't have anyone lined up for Britt, and they just kind of threw it together. And also, it's a weird feud because it seems like they're trying to make it more about who has the better ass, and I thought that was a little odd.
Little strange, yes. You brought that to our attention as well with that little Twitter exchange that they had.
Yeah, I mean, I will say Ty did that was fucking hilarious.
I mean, if they're into it, I have no problem with it.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, we're not the ones that are saying it; they're saying it. So I guess
it's just kind of weird because it's like you think you could come up with a better reason for a feud for your women's championship than who has the better ass.
Yeah. Well, I guess you can look at it in the same respect. Obviously, we remember Scott Steiner and Triple H had the pose off. Yeah. So I mean that's
and they had the arm wrestling.
And they had the arm wrestling too, which was awesome.
They had the bodybuilding one too.
Yeah. So like I mean that's very true. Body. I don't know. I'm reaching a little bit.
And plus, I mean,
they're probably fine with it. I mean, hell, they may have pitched it or something.
Right. It was,
yeah.
Ooh. What was that?
And I will say, like the Twitter exchange was hilarious. Ty really absolutely buried Britt on that one. It was fucking great.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
I was like, wow.
But I mean, come on. Let's also be realistic, though. Why are they setting this match up? Like, we kind of know.
It's kind of weird because it's like
Britt's not losing.
She's not. No.
However, I am looking at the rankings right now, and she is the number 1 contender. She's 28.
So I mean, so technically, we make fun of it all the time, but they're still sticking with the rankings.
Which I honestly I kind of enjoy.
Yeah.
I like that it's not like the forefront of any of the real things, but you can also go like if we're having like if friends are just talking about fucking why is she even challenging? Well, look at the rankings.
Is it Ty in the tournament?
No.
Okay.
She's not?
Wait, is she? Hold on.
I thought she was.
If she is, then this is.
Hold on, I've got the bracket. No, she's not.
Okay.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay.
Wait, Anna Jay in the tournament?
Yeah.
Okay. That's weird.
Let's see.
Yeah, she's in it.
Yeah, that is weird. Why wouldn't she be in it though?
Yeah, but she just lost to the champion. So.
True.
How much did you see who Anna Jay's? Well, no, yeah, that makes sense and this actually plays more into the feud of the Ty and Britt feud. Anna Jay's facing Jamie Hayter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. Going back to that, I like that they're still keeping up with the rankings, even if we don't realize it in a way, which is neat. But Ty's not gonna win the title.
We could say the same for the men's side, but
why? I mean, they are. What are you talking about?
Ty's not gonna win the title, but maybe it'll be a fun match that'll elevate Ty. And
Agreed.
Would think, but besides that, and besides Pac and Andrade, which we'll talk about in a minute, Orange Cassidy, he faced Powerhouse Hobbs, and he actually didn't use any comedy moves. I actually like that. He actually played into that his ribs were hurt, and so he couldn't pull off any comedy stuff, and he wanted to, actually have a match. I thought it was a decent match.
At the end, it was kind of a little.
Yeah,
kind of a little fucky at the end, but
yeah. What's up with the ref getting involved and everything?
That's just their way of Orange Cassidy convincingly going over on Hobbs.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was a little.
It was one of those instances where I think Tony really didn't want Orange Cassidy to make Hobbs look bad because Hobbs is getting pushed. He's getting pushed,
and it's the first match of the. Well, I don't know if it's the first match of the night. I'm sure they had a dark match or whatever before this, but. I don't know. First match of and there's already fuckery going on.
Yeah. Hey,
But then we got easily best match of the night. But it ends with a small package.
I think the lights meant to go out at 2.
Yeah, right? But it ends with a small package, and then that post match was fucking weird because it's like, why did Malachi miss Pac? Why was Andrade and Pac even out there? Not Andrade, but why was Malachi even out there to begin with?
Well, you heard what Pac said before, right? Before the match, he said, I got a lot of friends in a lot of places.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But Cody Rhodes?
Oh man, yeah.
Like, what are they doing? Are they setting up Cody and Andrade for full gear or something? Or is that the next feud for Andrade after Pac? But it don't seem like the Pac feud's over. Because now technically, aren't they 1-1?
Yeah, so they're gonna.
So they got to have the rubber match.
Rubber match. War Games.
Well, we also have a rubber match, a full gear maybe, or maybe Pac will have to do like what he did with Kenny and every month be like, I want my rubber match.
Yeah. Just keep cutting a promo about it until it finally
he'll
happens.
kidnap Lucha Bros. I mean not Lucha Bros, but whoever Andrade's people are. He'll kidnap FTR or some shit.
Another thing, dude, Andrade fucked himself up in this match, man. That Hurricanrana onto that chair.
Ooh.
I don't think he meant to hit that chair like that. And there's another when he was doing the over the rope fucking leg drop and he lands right. What I'm just gonna say parallel to the ring apron and falls back. Just fucked himself.
Hey man,
up
I mean this was definitely I think it was definitely their best match.
Well, and I agree with Kyle. I think the roll up at the end was bad.
Fucking weird. I don't like when
if you're gonna have Andrade, well, I guess he didn't mean for Chavo to interfere. At least have Pac have a little bit of something to just do a Black Arrow and win or something.
Right.
Roll him up.
Yeah.
Or maybe could all of this stuff happened? Like the lights go out in the middle of the match or towards the end of the match?
I thought they were supposed to go out at 2. They really did because of how quick they went out after 3. So I think the lights
could be. Yeah. I mean, maybe. Well, the ref counted 3 though.
Yeah.
Well, still,
maybe it was a botch. Maybe they were supposed to go out at 2.
Yeah, he can't just stop.
But the ref was still counting.
Yeah.
And Andrade lost because the lights went out and he didn't see him kick out.
You don't want Aubrey to go 1-2.
Yeah, that would look even
like what?
That would look way worse. Yeah, you're right. I mean, could be.
I've seen matches where refs had where knew that the other person wasn't winning, and they literally stopped at 2, and the person forgot to kick out.
It's happened a couple times in the Federation.
Why the fuck did y'all stop counting?
Well, I think it's already happened a bunch of times in AEW.
Yeah, but and that's just unprofessional because as far as I've been told, refs are supposed to count everything as a shoot, right? You're supposed to count no matter what.
Yeah, and if you see if you really see a DQ, I mean, this is also how I know WWE has different rules or whatever, but you're supposed to treat it as if it's like a true sport.
Yeah.
You see something fucked up, you're supposed to call it.
I think for Rampage is if you would have knocked out that Orange Cassidy and Hobbs match and replaced it with something a little bit more storyline ridden, that it would have been a good program. I'm just saying, watch last week with the buy-in stuff, and then watch this week. It just looks like it's just just doing another episode. Like you should heat off of that last week, man.
Right.
Just be like, have these great matches, and I'm ready for Dynamite, man.
Well, so yeah, before we go to Dynamite, I was just gonna ask, did the numbers for Rampage come out yet?
Yes.
The Fast Nationals did, but that's like not accurate.
Right.
It doesn't detail like other things in it. Like we've shown where people thought AEW lost to SmackDown, then it turned out that they didn't actually lose to SmackDown head to head.
Interesting that you say that, because I read something about it, like WWE leaking these numbers or like putting them out.
Credible people have said that that's been a thing for a while now. That WWE are basically paying to get Fast Nationals, and then sending them to dirt sheets,
right,
to leak out, and credible sources who people trust have confirmed that is true,
to kind of give the impression that they're
not doing good,
right, that their numbers are lower than they actually are.
But people are like shitting on Rampage for like being like 500,000 or something. It's on Friday night at 10 o'clock. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah, I don't know. They're not for that show. I feel like that's just for more, not diehards, but
I never expected a million. I never even expected a close to a million on Friday night at 10 o'clock.
Right. All right. Well, moving on to Dynamite.
Dynamite.
The number. Well, no, because it was Saturday night, so obviously they're not out quite yet. But
no, they're not.
Lots of stuff happened.
Interesting stuff.
This was one of the more eventful ones.
Archer may have fucked himself up.
Yeah, can we talk? We might as well talk about that. Let's talk, just because I know that AEW, they've been kind of, I don't know, they've had some injuries happen, and people have, and rightfully so, have been a little critical of how they've treated them on the fly. I gotta say, I mean, I was a little surprised that they made fucking Archer roll back into the ring to take the pin.
Yeah, well, I guess they figured he was hurt.
Yeah, they talked to him outside.
Yeah,
I think
he probably said, "Hey, I'm hurt," and they had to hurry up and finish the match.
Right.
Because it did seem like they hurried up and ended the match.
Oh, they definitely did, because he rolled in and then just Kingston rolled him up 1, 2, 3. That's it. But
yeah. But also, do you think because Archer hurting, do you think he was supposed to lose that match? Like some people think that they changed the finish.
No, I don't think they did, because that was a very specific pin, and I really think that Archer said, "Go ahead with the finish."
Yeah, let's just go to the
because that was a very specific pin. It wasn't just like I rolled you up. It was
MJ. Why not just like have so Archer does the moonsault, lands on his head, rolls to the outside. Kingston is in the middle of the ring. Why doesn't like the ref obviously, like if Kingston was just going to roll him up and or win the match anyway, why not just like call it and say, I keep wanting to call him Hoyt. Jesus. Archer can no longer, like he can't compete. Like so therefore Kingston's the winner. I don't know. I think they just could have, I know it's like fucking nitpicky or whatever, but.
Yeah. But it's the thing too, is that it was a freak accident. You really can't, as much as professional as you can be, you really just can't be like, oh yeah, go do this, and go do that, and go to that. It has to be a quick exchange, like Archer did. He's probably like, yeah, I fucked myself up. Do the finish, and then I forgot the guy's name that's out there, but the trainer was like, just
Dr.
do this.
Samson.
Because he shook his head, no, he can't do it. But he rolled back in. I was like, okay, yeah, he's gonna roll him up.
Yeah.
Archer didn't really.
Yeah. Is he okay though? Like, has anyone heard? Like, is he? I know he was like moving his.
He's been tweeting. He's good.
He has been.
Yeah.
He's been tweeting.
But that looked bad though.
Definitely looked bad.
Dude, this see, we had Dustin and Brian open the show. This was a lot better than I thought it would be. Like they actually had a really good match. But man, this tournament is so fucking predictable. Like even if that shit didn't get leaked, Brian is not gonna lose to Eddie Kingston now. Mox is not gonna lose to 10. I don't think.
You don't know that.
And then Orange Cassidy's already going over, so it's like Mox isn't gonna lose to Orange Cassidy.
No.
And then it's down to Brian and Mox, and this one is where it's like hard to choose because it's like who's gonna face Hangman or Hangman or Kenny Hangman.
Right.
But then it's like, how are they going to do that match? Because how the hell can you do, like, if Brian wins?
Can't be Brian. Yeah, it's not going to, I don't think it's going to be
Oh.
Brian.
Yeah, so are they going to have Mox lose to Hangman? I mean, it'd be a way to elevate Hangman.
And weren't you the one that was saying that you think that they're turning Mox heel?
Yeah, I do. Especially with this tournament and the way he's been with the promos.
Right.
He seems to be more heelish.
What do you think, MJ?
Maybe he cheats and wins against Brian
But he's been talking about his
because
baby, though.
it'll protect Brian.
He's talking about his baby.
Yeah, but he also is being heelish. He said he
Is
didn't
that
give a shit
heelish,
about
though?
he
Is
didn't
that
give a
heelish?
shit about the tournament. He didn't care about the championship, which I thought was kind of weird because it's like, well, how can you root for a guy when he said he literally didn't care about the tournament,
Right.
or the championship at
Right.
all? But I love that analogy. He said, everybody goes to a dark alley. I come back. It's like, oh shit! So don't go down a dark alley with John Moxley.
And this match went a little bit longer too than what I had thought, but I mean it's a tournament match, so I like that they put a little bit of extra emphasis into it. But I loved it.
It was a great match for Brian and Dustin. Yeah.
MJ.
Yes.
What did you think about the Penelope Ford and Ruby Soho?
Oh, okay.
I know you've been critical about I want to call her Penelope, but I like calling her Penelope. Penelope. Hello, Penelope.
Okay, so this Penelope. Okay, she botches.
Swear
a
to
lot.
God, if you say Penelope is green, well,
She botches a lot.
Does she?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah.
She was one of those women where, like earlier, I said that they don't have much full throttle, much stuff, and she's proving that she does. But I just don't think she. I feel like she's just another woman that's there.
Well, I think with all the names that are coming in, I definitely don't think that. I think she's at like the right spot where she is on the roster. I mean, I don't think she should be like main eventing any kind of shows or anything, but also I think she should be used. Like I think she's definitely. I don't know. I know. Like you've been. I'm not confusing it, right? It was you.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
very
yeah.
critical on her. Very critical.
Like I never saw it. I always thought
Okay,
anytime she would
this
get
is a big
involved-
problem she has. I don't want to mention it, but I'm going to mention it anyway. Okay, so we have a hard cam in wrestling TV, and the hard cam is there. She has this problem where she sets up her spots. Are you rolling your eyes, Kyle?
No.
Okay, so she has this
Get my
problem where
Pepsi.
she sets up her spots. She looks at the hard camera to make sure that the spot is there. That might be a little bit nitpicky, but it's in the other instance of you could have a much more fluid match if you just worry about the wrestling other than the fucking TV.
But I mean, it's
Maybe.
television wrestling. I think
Yeah,
they're
it's tele-
supposed
yeah.
to.
But okay, but I want you okay, Dustin and fucking Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
They didn't need to look how they mesh. They didn't have to
They're
look at the hard
also-
camera.
Yeah.
You know why they
They've
didn't have to look
also
at the hard
been-
camera?
They've
It's
also been
because
doing
the hard
this
camera is
for
not the
how long?
only camera, guys. The hard camera is not the only camera. I feel like Penelope's doing the hard camera shit for herself to fucking make sure her moves hit that hard camera other than getting a janky shot from a guy on the ground. I may be wrong, but that's what it makes me feel like because the way she looks at the hard camera is so
the hard
much.
camera is important.
Okay,
Like, how do you
I
think
understand
Britt Baker
that,
got so fan favorite?
but there's
Because of
other
her facial expressions on
There's
the hard
other
camera.
cameras, man. You worry about the hard camera when you're doing outside stuff? No. Do you worry about the hard camera when you're over in one corner doing a spot? No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
She looks at the hard camera too much, and when she pulls in for her spots,
I thought
it makes me feel like it's not a fluid match.
I thought it was a decent match, but but I don't know. I don't like this whole Red Velvet coming in and helping Ruby, and then and Bunny.
It seems to be a trend, huh?
Yeah, it seems weird.
Remember when Velvet came out and helped Cody?
Yeah.
Brody.
Very odd.
It was just a really
actually, never mind. I don't want to.
She's like an inaugural Nightmare family member, but she's not really a Nightmare family member because they don't show her with them. So,
or like a satellite member, or like she's like how Mike Tyson.
She's like how Mike Tyson's Inner Circle.
Exactly.
What's his name? Yeah. What is it? He's a
ancillary. I think that's the word that they were using.
Yeah. Ancillary member.
Yeah. All right. So
the fuck.
Bobby Fish and Anthony Green. Bobby Fish turns heel after
yes, because guess what? Sorry, I'm taking up your talking time, but I hated this match because I was like, dude, if you're not going to do anything with this match, why is it on this program? And then
it did seem weird. The match was very odd. I was like, why are they doing this?
I'm very happy that Anthony got some spots in because to make it an actual a little bit of a match. But then Bobby Fish says, you know what? I'm going to be a bully. And guess who hates
CM Punk. Good guy Punk. But not only this. So CM Punk comes out, he saves Anthony Green, and we get this confrontation, and then he tells him he wants to face him. I'm thinking, oh, okay, cool. They're setting up for Rampage. No, we get the Dynamite debut on Wednesday of CM Punk.
Against Bobby Fish.
Against Bobby Fish, of all people.
I love how this is. Because in this instance, Punk isn't the veteran. Bobby is.
That's true. Yeah.
Bobby's been wrestling. Yeah, Bobby's been wrestling longer than Punk.
I think he's also been in MMA longer than Punk too.
Probably.
I keep on forgetting he was in MMA. I thought he was just. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
No, Fish is a legitimate badass.
This bothers me because I feel like Bobby Fish should be more of a fan draw.
You think so?
I mean, look what he's done in Undisputed Era. Look what I feel like. Well, I'm gonna put this out there too. Is that
you also
we're know that Kyle.
You also know that Fish isn't as locked as other members of the Undisputed Era because of who he hangs out with.
Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, what?
Fish is friends with the NXT ref, the one who.
Wait, are you really?
Yes. And he has questionable beliefs.
Oh no!
A lot of people have questionable beliefs in the company.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
that's true. But
don't get your heroes.
He's knocking for it. It just
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
I've heard he's from firsthand.
But hey, speaking of this, we're on Punk. Speaking of heroes here. Do you love how Punk said basically people was wondering if Punk was going to be a hypocrite? He said no. AEW tried to use Susan G. Komen, and Punk told them not to, and they fucking changed it immediately.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, because never mind. We're not going to talk about that on here.
But yeah, they were supposed to use Susan G. Komen. Like the initial tweet showed that they were doing the proceeds for that. And apparently, I was told that Punk basically got mad at them and told them that they didn't need to donate to them.
Oh my god!
And then they deleted the tweet, and then a few hours later they re-released it with a different research with one that Punk supports.
All right then.
I was like, holy shit!
Do you know the name of it or which one?
Hold on.
If you don't know it, it's.
Yeah, I just thought that was insane because it's like, man, how much leeway Punk has in AEW.
Right, how much
he literally told the company what to do.
How much of a missed opportunity? How much of a missed opportunity, man? I wanted Punk to just GTS Anthony right there, and then Bobby Fish go ha 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 ha, dude, man.
They're doing it to Breath. Hold on, is that old? Where's this?
Is WWE even doing the Susan G. Komen thing?
Yeah. They still use it.
They still do it.
Are they doing? Yeah. But are they doing it now? Isn't it like going on now or no?
I don't know.
November?
I don't know.
Hold
Let's
on, let
see.
me find.
Ooh, oh man.
All they
Matt
do
Jackson.
is all they do is just have New Day just wear pink.
Well, they changed the ropes.
Is going to Breast Cancer Research Foundation.
All right. So
So hard to remember.
Yeah, but yeah, they're doing that. But yeah, that's happened. But while we're on the subject of cancer, unfortunately, hopefully it's not anything like. Hopefully he caught it early, but JR confirmed that he has skin cancer.
saw that.
And a lot of people, because there was a pre-show, a college football pre-show for this Dynamite on YouTube, and a lot of people were like, "What's wrong with JR? He doesn't seem very." He did though. I don't know why people, but yeah. He just did a tweet and just showed his ankle wrapped up and said, "We're good. I'm good."
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw the initial one.
He confirmed that he had skin cancer, and then he said that they're looking into what the next treatment is, and he figures it's going to be radiation.
Right. If he seemed like he had this is just judging from the tweet.
Yeah.
He seems like he has a pretty good attitude about it.
Yeah.
He's like ready to
Yeah.
go with the.
But yeah, man, fucking Punk and Bobby Fish. I can't wait for that. But
I'm excited for that, man.
What MJ was saying about him saying he wished the missed opportunity for Punk to just to GTS Anthony Green. Like honestly, like don't get me wrong, I love good guy Punk and I understand he's doing it because he's back and I mean you can't not hate the guy right now, but I want heel Punk so bad.
Maybe this is like how they like to plant seeds. Maybe this is like just they're planting seeds for maybe months from now. He's going to GTS Anthony Green.
Speaking of seeds planting, great segue. We're finally seeing payoff for seeds that have been planted since the beginning of AEW. Well, since MJF teamed up with Wardlow, they're finally like planting seed where Wardlow finally confronted MJF. I was like, "Hey, why do you push me into Sting?"
Right.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh well, it was I understand like that might be a little bit too big of responsibility for you, so I have you an accountability buddy, Sean Spears." And Sean Spears is like, hi. And then MJF's like, "I got a big meeting, gotta go."
So when do you think when do you think it's going to actually happen though?
I don't know. I think they'll wait and pay it off. Like, I would hope. I don't know. It seems like I hope that they don't do it soon. I honestly want them to do it when maybe MJF wins gold or something.
Right.
And then he.
How long is that going to take? Fuck.
I figure he'll be a TNT champion at least soon.
I don't think I want him to be a TNT champion.
Really?
Why?
Because I don't like this. I don't like how Sammy is putting this TNT championship. He said this is the greatest title in professional sports.
Yeah, I didn't.
Like,
like
we know that.
I was kind of like, oh, so fuck the AEW World Championship then.
Yeah,
I
and
guess.
fuck all the other highly credible championships.
It's like, well, why is the TNT Championship, the one that was pretty much created for Cody because he couldn't hold the World Championship? Why is that the highest one?
To do with wrestling.
What'd you say, MJ?
The title has nothing to do with wrestling.
What are you talking about? Yeah, it does.
Dude, I just watched the Meg before All Elite. You know what I'm saying?
So what? No, it's a television championship. No, I know. I'm trying to defend.
They should have called it the television championship.
Yeah, I didn't like that they called him that he did that.
Now we have the whole title.
Yeah, the hose.
Hey, he said that though, but also, the fucking speaking TNT champion Miro, he just cut another promo on God, I guess.
Dude, and they did it they showed the promo of Miro talking about Sammy after they ran the Ethan Page versus Sammy for the title. So it's like, dude, you just told us right there he's not going to lose the title until maybe Miro comes back. I'm just like, dude, you should have just run that promo earlier in the program, then run the Dan Lambert and Sammy.
But did y'all see what happened during the Dan Lambert stuff? Did y'all hear about the fans?
I saw something happen. I was like, what? It happened again.
Okay. So if you pause.
Main event too. Malachi and Cody happened again.
Okay, so I don't know. I think it may have happened. I know it happened beforehand. I think they may have got ejected before the main event. Wait, so if you pause it during the Dan Lambert thing, if you look in the back, there was literally a guy in the back that had two signs, or I think it was either two guys or one guy. I can't remember. Oh, anyway, there was like fans with two signs in the back that you could see on the hard cam on TV. One said, "I love twinks," and the other said, "Sammy cream pie me."
Oh my god.
And they got ejected, according to Sean Ross Sapp.
Jesus.
But speaking of the Dan Lambert thing, did y'all see where people are pissed at him because I saw where I get where people are saying it, and I thought it initially too, but my friend one of my friends was like, I think he meant a different way, but I don't know. This is the second or third Dan Lambert joke that seemed to have a bit of a slightly invisible veil between being homophobic.
Dude, whoa, okay, wait a minute.
He said, Sammy, I guess those, I've been hearing backstage rumors that you enjoy sucking on a stick, and I guess he meant
promo.
He sucks on the promo.
Yeah, so that's what that means.
People think that it was sort of a different.
They could say that if Sammy wasn't getting married. I could see why they're saying that, but
Dan Lambert's also said something here a couple weeks ago that was kind of a why would he say that?
Yeah, like, what are you doing,
this
man?
This is the same program that MJF called the crowd incest. So we need to step back and look at what we're really trying to. But
that's
we
more
all
of a
know
joke thing.
what Dan said, though. He didn't mean that because we all know Sammy isn't really good on the mic that much. He is.
And I initially thought it was too. My friend was like, I think he meant more on the he sucks on the mic, and I was like, yeah, that's
right before.
That's
like,
probably true.
Right before he said that, he talked about, that you finally coming out here and talking to me or something like that.
Yeah, but I can see where people would be like, oh, that's kind of odd because he's done this before.
Right.
I just think Dan Lambert needs to stay away from those kind of anything that could possibly be viewed as that sort.
She's still trying to get heat. I mean, we all know he's not meaning these things, really. I mean,
do we? I mean, we don't know the guy.
Dude, Paige Van Zant's bisexual, and he's on. You know what I'm saying?
He's basically great value Jim Cornette.
Jim Cornette.
Well,
think about what Jim Cornette would say.
That's true.
Oh, forget it.
Exactly.
But Sammy is gonna have a match on Dynamite Wednesday with Ethan Page. It's about fucking time they do something with Ethan Page.
I'm also seeing fans saying they like Dan but don't like the UFC fighters.
Oh wow.
I kind of like the UFC fighters.
I do too. I love Jorge Masvidal is one of my favorites.
And they're not like fucking like slouches or whatever. These are like pretty like top of the line or were during their prime. Like I think Dos Santos, I don't think he's fighting anymore. I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
Or he's like,
and they were smart this week too, and had Scorpio and Ethan talk first, and then had Dan talk last. That's how you do it.
I didn't like this whole group at first, but they are definitely growing on me.
I think they would grow better if they'd actually have them in fucking matches instead of just having them come out and do promos every goddamn week.
We're starting that. We had the 10-man, and now we're gonna have 10-man title match.
We already talked about the Lance Archer and Eddie Kingston. I guess debacle, if you want to call it. Not debacle. Yeah. It sucks because Archer's hit that move like a zillion times.
It just happens. It happens.
Yeah. Dark Order is facing the Elite on Wednesday, and because it's the week of Halloween, they're gonna. I guess they insinuating that they're gonna do costumes.
Oh my god!
I'm excited about this.
No, it's because Hangman told him. He's like, I heard they're gonna have costumes.
Yeah, which the Elite usually do dress ups for Halloween.
Do you think the Dark Order is going to have anything?
I think so. I wonder what, though.
Oh, my God.
Dude, another thing we can talk about that, it wasn't on the memo, but, like, it's interesting because...
Shut the fuck up about memos, man.
You didn't get the memo.
Yeah, you didn't get the memo. Listen, have you noticed how many people were at Dynamite and the cruise is going on right now? Do you realize how fucked those people got on the cruise? Like, I'm so glad I didn't go. I would have been furious if I would have went. Because do you know how many people were promised? Like they were promised a live Dynamite. All these big names were supposed to be on the cruise, and they're at fucking Dynamite. And now, I mean, the only thing good that I even saw that got added was Dan Houston's on the cruise, so that would have been cool hanging out with Dan Houston. But also, Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy was a team up on the cruise, which is pretty neat. But and also I heard that Ricky Starks faced Sonny Kiss for the FTW championship.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I bet that would have been a fun one to see.
But
other than that, it's like all the elite are at Dynamite.
Right. All the big hitters.
Didn't even get a match.
John Moxley.
None of them got a match. Let's put that in.
Yeah, didn't even have a match, and they're at Dynamite.
Brandon did. Sorry. Cutler got a fucking match.
Yeah, Cutler. Yeah. Adam Cole was at fucking Dynamite. Malachi Dynamite. I mean,
they fucked up.
Almost everybody at the inner circle in the inner circle is in Dynamite except for Jericho, who's on the cruise.
And I'm surprised no one broke the fourth wall and said anything about the cruise either.
Yeah, I know. They didn't even fucking mention the cruise. And last year, they had an entire pre-recorded episode on the cruise.
Or like even plug it for. I'm sure they're gonna do one next year. Be like, oh yeah, this could be your chance to look at look at all the fun we're having.
It's already been announced. It's happening in March.
Yeah, so why not promote it?
I think the reason why this happened was the case of doing your dates. Because AEW had a lot of dates to make up. A lot.
Yeah.
So I think that this was an instance of, hey, we have to make this date on Saturday because we can't run on Wednesday. Bam. Yeah. Kind of have to do what you got to do.
But still, it's like, man, they got bucked on that cruise.
Well, actually,
I'm so glad.
If you really want to think about it, people that go on that cruise are diehards Jericho fans, really, because it's a Jericho cruise. So I think
at first it was, but now it's becoming more of the AEW cruise in a way.
Well,
or at least that's what we thought it was.
I mean, wasn't Will Ospreay on the cruise?
He was.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying? You got
was Anna and Ty Conti.
See, you got to see some crossovers. You got Will Ospreay with AEW people, maybe sparking some shit. Oh, did you hear what happened to cruise with Will Ospreay? That's why he's in AEW now. Bam. There's a lot of shit you can do.
Maybe.
Okada was on the cruise too.
They're smart.
I wish.
Okada was there. Jay White was on the cruise. Jay White was. He wasn't a guest. He was working.
He's working the cruise. Oh yeah, he's a bus boy, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
He works on the deck.
Ready. Listen, everyone's asking where's Jay White at. She's just waiting on that Ishii match. She's going to face Ishii for this championship, and when that happens,
and then when he does,
Ishii might beat him. Ishii might beat him, and then Jay might just go to AEW and just eviscerate everyone. Shout out to Eviscerate on Twitter. Eviscerate everyone.
And by eviscerates everyone, you mean he'll win a couple of dark matches and then never see him again?
Champion.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
He's the hottest commodity in pro wrestling.
He'll face Brandon Cutler on Dynamite.
I want Jay White versus CM Punk. I feel like that would because Jay White is a pure wrestler, guys. People need to watch.
I would like that. Dude, speaking of New Japan, do you know what dream match we can literally get now? Bryan Danielson and Shibata. Because
Shibata has to have a slow comeback. He hasn't even had his first official match yet.
I know that. But come on.
Is he like back?
Whoever thought? Yes, he said he was.
Back. He just faced Zack Sabre Jr. in a grappling match, and he said he felt so great after that he's back. Next time he's coming back, he's in his gear. He's going to face Kenta.
What?
Yeah, because before Kenta turned on him because he was Kenta was protege, and that's what's happened.
Whoa,
dude! You know how insane this is. Like almost everybody who had a career-ending injury is back except for Paige. I think. Yeah,
but he's probably coming back. Any headbutts from Shibata?
Damn it!
No. Yeah, but we still see diving headbutts from fucking Danielson.
No, that's
fucking Danielson still gets. He still takes
know
crazy
how Shibata
bumps.
got hurt.
Yeah, by that one fucking
he headbutted someone.
Gnarly headbutt. Yeah. That's it. Who was that? I think was that Okada?
No, it was.
It's somebody.
It was I think it was Goto.
Anyway, moving on because
we got to keep this train going.
Yeah. So I guess the Dynamite main event, which I did not enjoy at all.
Come on, what you don't? Want to see Cody
the match.
Rhodes?
I didn't like the ending.
We ain't gonna talk about Jungle Boy getting thrown off the stage.
Oh, I get it.
I mean, that was a squash match, but
on his
Jungle
back.
Boy beat Brandon Cutler, then got thrown off the stage by Adam Cole.
Right, got the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah. Jungle Boy's getting a little bit better on the mic. It's getting a little bit better.
A little bit, but still. Didn't they already do they did Adam Cole and Jungle Boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're just going to continue
I
that
want to see it
feud?
again. I don't give a fuck. I
mean,
want to
I'm
see
down.
that again. Because
Wait.
if a pay-per-view match, definitely want to see it.
Right.
Oh shit! This is how they're doing it. Now I got it. Christian dropped his title at Impact, at Bound for Glory. The leaked image of Tony Khan's Full Gear card had Adam Cole versus Christian. They're setting up Cole and Christian. That's why he keeps attacking Jungle Boy. Oh, that's how.
So Christian's going to come out and save him.
And save Jungle Boy, and it's going to set up Cole and
So where's
Christian at Full
Luchasaurus
Gear.
at? Is he legit hurt or?
Who cares?
It's the best answer you've ever given me on this show, Kyle.
Yeah.
I don't like Luchasaurus at all. Everybody knows.
Listen. I really think they need to change Jungle Boy's name. It needs to be Jack Perry or Jungle Jack Perry.
Yeah, Jungle Jack Perry.
I
Jungle
just
Man.
feel like the name and his gear is kind of setting him back on capturing.
You think his gear?
Yeah, it's too gimmicky, man. You know, Jungle Boy, and it looks like he's a jungle Tarzan.
But that's the thing.
I know, I understand that, but he is he's a great wrestler. He deserves to be in these main events, but as Jungle Boy?
Oh,
Jangle Boy.
Something that we missed. The match is going to be on Rampage. Leo Rush and Dante Martin are facing the Seidel brothers in a tag match.
Dante already feels like I don't even want this guy on the tag team.
I was like, the backstage promo. Why does Dante look like someone shot his dog in almost every backstage promo? Like he just looks so sad.
Oh, one thing I wanted to mention is how do we think Sammy's title run is going to go real quick? Shout out to Marcus that was asking me this in the AEW live chat better than Thread. But
no, it's not.
How's it going to go?
Do you think that they're going to fuck it up, or do you really think that they're going to make this be a... I already don't agree with him winning against Miro because of how long Miro didn't even have a long reign. He was just now getting started. And then they're going to have him lose. So I don't know if they're going to make this a long one or...
Oh, it's pretty clear he's going to beat Ethan Page because of the stupid fucking stipulations.
Yeah,
I hate when they do that.
You got to leave the inner circle.
All right, well, if you lose, you have to you lose the inner circle. You have to leave the inner circle, or you have to leave AEW or whatever.
Right.
I'm like, okay, cool. So why would you do that?
Right. Why would you agree to that? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
It's like, why not just have the match just be Ethan and Sammy without stupid stipulations
and
that ruin the outcome?
I hate about this booking, about Tony's booking, is every time he has someone give someone an ultimatum, they're just a little break of silence. Yeah, I'll do it. Like, dude, you don't need that. If he was going to say yes, just be like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, he's like, all right, but if you lose this match, you have to murder your family.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Because he wants the crowd to go, yeah, say yes. And it's like, dude, you already know he's going to say yes. He's a fucking babyface. Why would he say no?
And then he goes, no.
Yeah, just no.
No.
He'll do like MJF did to Jericho all the times when Jericho's asking for a rematch, and MJF was like, "Oh, you want a rematch? You want a rematch? No."
Right.
And just walks
off. But I like Kenny's promo that Adam Cole wrote. I guess he wrote it for him.
It was kind of cringy.
He delivered it good though.
The
like
ending,
he's supposed to.
I guess, yeah. But it was kind of a cringy line he said at the end. I was
because he said Cole gave it to him. He's like, that's Cole. Me.
Yeah. He was like, instead of cowboy shit, you're coward shit. I'm like, oh wow, he really got him there.
Burn.
I just want the old cleaner back, dude. Come out here, speak Japanese, and just be like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But anyway, main event.
Yeah.
Main event. Malachi Cody. Pretty decent match. I was enjoying it. And then for some reason they had Pac and Andrade out there. I don't understand that.
You knew it was going to happen from Rampage. From Rampage, you knew Andrade was going to come out for that.
Really fucking weird. But it played it into nothing.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Because Cody used it to his advantage, but that didn't end the match. They still kept going.
Credit where credit is due. They did end it on Tiger Driver 98, which I'm very, very into.
I don't like that because I've seen people use that as just a regular move. I don't want Malachi to lose to his
still-
signature move. Why didn't he lose to
Still,
Crossroads? It would
Kyle,
have made sense.
We're going back to Brian Danielson and Dustin. You don't know why I love that match? Because it ended on a fucking guillotine choke.
Yeah, but isn't that one of
Not a move that he uses to finish people off. Not a move that he just uses as a signature. It's a move that it's just
Right, it's just a move. Yeah.
I guess.
But still, Cody going over it didn't resonate with the story.
It would have made sense if Cody would have like used used a weapon or like low blowed him or something and then went over, but he beat him clean. And then they ended Dynamite after that, like right after, like nothing happened.
Because they didn't want to have people booing Cody on TV.
But I will say though, that, earlier today, Tommy Yen posted on Instagram a caption that said, "The entire world is a graveyard, and if you think that this was about putting my shoulders on the map, you're really mistaken. My job was to destroy you and your world. Your entire world hates you. You've become the beast I set out to make you. And I was willing to sacrifice my blood for it. Enjoy the seeds I planted for months. House always wins." So,
speaking of House, Kyle.
So it's like,
no.
Hold on.
Do the post. Just post the tweet. Post that tweet on the page, and it will be fine, Kyle.
Maybe. We'll see. But but like I don't know. It's like if they continue the feud, then sure, that's fine. But that just seemed like he was trying to save face.
The feud is
Pretty sure
already.
they are. No, this is still going on. I don't think
Feud's already killed. It got killed.
I mean, it's 2-1 right now.
No.
If
And
Cody
also,
wins again, it'll be tied. And then Malachi will be like, "Hey, Cody, I want my rubber match."
Cody went for a chair. Like, remember when Brock Anderson and Lee Johnson come out? So, I mean, that is kind of like a heelish move right there. Arn did the whole
go for a
fucking
chair.
gun thing. I mean,
honestly, if Cody turned heel, I still wouldn't give a fuck.
man, everyone hates on Cody.
Because, dude, he's booking himself in stories that don't
Terrible.
make sense. We still don't know why Malachi attacked Cody and Arn. We still don't know. And we're fucking 3 matches deep, a month into this fucking rivalry that last week Malachi Black nodded at fucking Dante Martin, and this week he's fucking helping out Andrade, fucking getting these fucking main event matches and facing Cody. And I hate it that when Cody leaves for a little bit and they just come back and announce a match with him, it's the most lackluster way, dude. If you could just, listen, it's what it is. The storylines suck. The only thing that's saving it is that Malachi is a very good worker and can do this kind of stuff. And like you said, maybe he is saving face on that tweet. I mean, to me, it kind of worked, but still, you have to make the storyline resonate. You can't have it resonate if you're just going to have the storyline and then not have the storyline next week and then the next week have the storyline. Doesn't make any sense. Why have Malachi face Dante Martin if he's still in this fucking feud with Cody? It doesn't make any sense.
It could just be crossing over, right? Crossing over, planting seeds for that while this is still
Leo
finishing
Rush
up.
and fucking Dante Martin's going to face Cody and Malachi Black or something.
Yes, they're going to
See
be
what I mean? From that
unnatural
too,
tag team.
is that Leo Rush came and said, "Dante, since you lost to Malachi, see they're playing off of each other when someone's in another storyline, but they're in someone else's storyline." Just
I want to see Leo. I want this to be Leo's gimmick. I want him to just everybody who loses, he tries to recruit. Like imagine at Full Gear, Kenny loses to Hangman. He's walking in the back, and you see Leo waiting by the back. He's like, "Kenny, I understand you're gonna lose. I understand you lost. Let me help you out."
Right.
See, that's what Matt Hardy did for Butcher and Blade.
All right, before we start wrapping things up, let's talk about the women's bracket. Because we that's already kind of fleshed out. Fleshed out? That's a weird word.
I'll tell you who I think the winner is.
Who do you think?
Chris Statlander. That's
So
who
we
I
just
got.
had that match last pay-per-view. That
That's
was last
what-
pay-per-view.
That's who I got winning. Huh?
Well, so
What are you
as
talking
it
about?
what?
What match?
Chris Statlander versus Britt Baker happened last
This is
pay-per-view.
for the TBS Women's Championship.
Oh, yeah. That.
Yeah. So right now, as it stands, it's going to be Ruby Soho versus Chris Statlander, and then we're going to have the winner of who is it? Serena
Deeb and Sheeta.
and Sheeta go against Nyla.
That's my winner.
The
Which will
Bunny.
be interesting because it's like, does Deeb win? Does Deeb beat Sheeta again, or does Sheeta finally get her 50th win?
Who fucking cares now? I mean,
I do.
it's stupid.
I don't think her 50th win should be in a tournament. I mean, although who gives a fuck? Like, it's not a big like. When do you ever celebrate the 50th win of anything?
Scorpio Sky has like 55.
Yeah.
And Bunny's facing Red Velvet.
Yep.
And Anna Jay's facing Jamie Hayter. And the winner of that faces Thunder Rosa. So, they're kind of fucked there.
Right. The winner of the Bunny and Velvet faces Jade.
Jade, yeah. Serena Deeb and Cheetah faces Nyla, and then Penelope faces Chris. Yeah, I think Chris is going to win it all.
Who do you think she's going to be facing? Who do you think is the two that make it to the finals?
Jade and Chris.
Jade's my winner.
See, I was
obviously putting it on Jade.
I think that's why they put it on Chris, because it's obvious they put it on Jade.
Okay. Sometimes AEW is obvious, Kyle.
Sometimes. But then sometimes they trick us.
Wait, I have Jade and Thunder as my finals. Is that possible? I think I did have
No, because they would face each other in the semis.
Okay, well, I have them facing each other in the semis.
Okay. Which is most likely going to happen.
I don't know. I might have Jade and Deeb as the finals because it looks like they're pushing Deeb. I mean, think about it. Hikaru Shida is a former champion. They had Deeb beat her. I don't know.
It would be tough to see Ruby Soho lose to Statlander.
I don't think I want her in this. I didn't even want her in this tournament.
Soho or Stat?
Soho. I didn't want her in this tournament.
I think Soho will move on to World Championship later on.
Pastures. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you think she's not okay? She's beyond this, is what you're trying to say.
That's right. Yeah.
The way they're booking her just feels kind of rushed. She gets a title match, loses. Now she's just doing shit.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
All right. Well, I think we can start wrapping it up. Pretty much talked about everything that we wanted to talk about.
I gotta be at work in 20 minutes.
Oh yeah. Okay. So let's let's get on with it.
We didn't get the memo. We're doing 30 over.
Yeah. We're 30 commercial free, and
I'm out.
Yeah, we're commercial free. We're going head to head with the F4W.
Yeah, with Ringside News.
We're going head to head with Ringside News, who somehow keeps getting all of the big news.
I don't get it.
I don't understand what's going on there.
I don't know.
Are they becoming reliable? I don't like that.
No, they're not. That's definitely not happening. Let's get through the plugs and we can get the hell out of here. I know MJ has pages.
Yeah.
There's like a House of Black page, right?
There's a House of Black page that I'm just going to kick Kyle the fuck off and just do my own thing on there now.
Better not.
We should start our own House of Black page.
It is our page, Brian. Okay, I got pages. We got GSW.
That's right.
Global Syndicate Wrestling. We got
Sting.
Jeff Farmer.
No, we don't.
Jeff Farmer.
We got
should have a Jeff Farmer group.
Marked out on Spotify, iTunes, Podbean.
Yeah, everywhere.
Thunder Rosa, not the real Thunder Rosa.
It's not really Thunder Rosa.
I haven't been posting. You know?
That's okay.
Yeah. No, yeah. You
even
get
have
on
an
me.
AEW discussion page.
Yeah.
You get on me about not
page.
posting on House of Black, but you don't post on your own page.
Fuck the group. I'm all about the page.
I don't know the difference between the two, to be honest.
Dude, pages are just, you cannot have members on a page. A page is you.
This is likes.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh. So what's the purpose of having both?
It also doesn't. Pages also get fucked by the algorithm as well, by the way.
Okay, well, I am the algorithm, Kyle.
Yeah,
you smell like algorithm. I am algorithm.
Like even if you like the page, like sometimes Facebook won't show up. Like,
that's weird.
Any updates on the page?
That's why you just, friend wrestlers on Facebook and send them the page. Like, hey, like this page. Hey, like this page. I like this page.
Hey, Glacier,
that's
I
called
like this page.
Spam.
Yeah.
Like Cody Vance, he likes some of my Join Dark Order stuff.
Yeah, see,
because he's happy to be in Dark Order.
Whoa! Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Seems like you should be in the Nightmare family, right?
Kyle, do you have any plugs or anything?
Just wait. I hate Roads to the Top. I hate it.
Wow. Just plug AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Group as usual. Marked Out Wrestling Podcast, and if you're a fan of Danhausen, join my Danhausen group, not page, called Danhausen Fanhausen, that the real Danhausen and his father is in, and they praise all the time.
Hell yeah.
Literally, Danhausen posts like daily in the group as well. It's great.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So awesome. Do you post daily in the fucking House of Black page?
So much hate with that, man.
Probably because I'm too busy. Empire, Brian. Probably because I'm too busy having to like run the group, the AEW.
Or just sit down and watch willy-nilly horror movies.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, we will be back next week. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that fucking fun shit. And
shut the putz, dude. You're a putz, Kyle.
Why? He's putz. Not a putz.
And good night, Ben.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by You Record Studios and from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle RavePro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.